MTN, everywhere you go.
Project Fame. What a feeling.
Good morning. Hello, Lucky. How's everybody? I'm missing somebody. Where's the Rasta guy? His stomach is still running. That's pressure. Nice slippers. Thank you. Oh, finally she's done something to her hair. We thank God. Okay, Nini has decided that this is bad hair week. Please sit down. Huh? No. Roland, I don't bite. Can't sit down. It may be the last elimination night. Last elimination week. That doesn't mean you should be untidy. I don't expect you to do all the gege, makeup and all that, but be tidy. Alright? So, Nini, that hair is not working. Not working at all. Either brush it or something, pull back the band. It is well. Yes, and Madam has decided that it's a wig something. It sorts out all the wahala. And the guys, they don't have any problems anyway, except Mr. Rasta here. Yes, Jimo, in continuation of our conversation yesterday, I need you to answer me very honestly that if I do research on you at Ambrose Ali, I will find that you have attended all your classes. Yeah, you've done all your assignments. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So because sometimes people who talk like you actually write very well.
Yeah, actually, my CGPA was 3.2. Wasn't my 3.2.
It leaves a lot to question, because if you are 3.2, you're writing like that and you're speaking like that, then it means that whoever is teaching you is probably teaching you like that. Do you understand? So there's grammatically, the grammar. What are you studying, literature or language? Father Lord. Okay, so we have the two. We said we're going to have the two leaders to round up on both sides. So, who is speaking first? It's supposed to be Margaret. Yes, Margaret. I had to cut you short yesterday. Margaret. Good morning, Margaret.
To round up of all the things we have said, me and my colleagues now, not you guys. I was talking about reality yesterday. I said that it's just half of the reality, because everything we do here is not everything we're going to be doing out there. It'll be for me, I'm studying biology and chemistry. Trust me, it's going to be a serious issue, because I have to go for concerts, I have to go for interviews and all those other things, and then I have to study and I have to go to school. I'm not doing it here. I'm not even watching my own clothes, just my own leaves, and it's going to be very hard meeting. Like, we have a stage here, a platform. You won't get it the way it's here, easy like that. You just go on stage and practice. You won't have that stage as always. You have difficulties. Like the interview, sometimes we all know we get tired of talking to people. It makes you people expect more of you. People think, okay, you came here and you've made a lot of money. Now they are draining you. They are sucking everything that you gain here. They're trying to get theirs. Because if you go out there, people say, oh, I voted for you at this, at that. You have to have a big party, and you are not knowing that you have your recording to do, you have other things to attend to. And then you are like spending your money everywhere you go. Oh, that's her. Okay, can you drop me $50, something like that, and you'll be like spending that money, and will just go away like that. Okay, another point. Influencing, like we come from different places, different homes, different countries, and if they mix the bad and good together, there must be that mixture is not balanced. It's not very wise for me. I follow people. I had that problem before. I just see things, whether I like them, because my friends are doing them, I want to do the same. So now you guys have changed my language totally. Seriously. And even I talked to my mother yesterday, and she didn't understand some of the things I said. Because it's, the mixture of your language and my language, I'm trying to now, it's a problem now because yes, okay, that's one. And when you leave here, you feel big. I'm a big man. I know someone that left a reality show and just spoiled because he or she thought that, I'm living wise, I'm living big now, I'm a star, so I can do anything, go around and saying things to people that it's not necessarily needed. You're not like going to clubs, going everywhere. Some people, you are becoming very bad. You just cling to those bad folks. Sometimes it destroys your life completely, because when you feel too big about yourself, that's why they're telling us here, even if you're the winner, it doesn't mean you're the best singer. So don't go out there feeling that, I'm the best, that's why I won. No, that's not what. It's just that at that moment you gave something extra. And so if you go out there and feel big and start spending everything you learn here, everything, you just waste it. I know someone like that. So that's why I'm saying it. Let me advise everyone. If you go out there, please, be careful.
Don't forget
your enemies.
Don't forget the title.
Yes. And
reality
your enemies
do more harm than good.
Yes. Okay. I was just... Okay, another point. Your enemies are now closer to you. They can find you anywhere. Seriously, that's one of any street. Like what I always said yesterday, you can do anything, you can walk anywhere. You can't, my brother. Seriously, if you get out of your house, you must be careful who you talk to. Not everybody likes you. You have fans, but not everybody likes you. Like when we're going out, you see those big guys with us, because somebody might come and pretend like they're about to hug you, and it might choke you with a knife or stab you, something like that. Not everybody likes you, so we have to be careful. That is more harmful. You can't do anything. You can't go to where you used to go before. Like for me, I go to school every day, besides Sunday. So it's like, I'm sure that I'm taking a car home, so there won't be too much of a problem with getting car. Okay. And some competitions, like Immaculate said, there's no teacher to teach you. Everything you do is on your own. They just give you your music. Okay, this is what you're supposed to do. You listen to it and present anyway. Okay, you come. Like I know a competition that they just come. Okay, Margaret, you're supposed to be singing this. You listen to it. After 2-3 days, you come and perform it. The judges, they are not up to standard. You don't even have faculties. You don't have anybody guiding you. All your rehearsals, everything you do is on your own. All they want you to do is come and perform. You wear your own clothes. You do your makeup your own self. I know a competition like that. You do your makeup your own self. All your things, everything, your accessories is from you. Maybe it's just the final, they will drop you $10. Okay, buy yourself something because it's final. So they want you to look extra than what you've been looking before. Okay, another point.
Round up, Margaret.
Okay, I'm rounding up, and I think that's and okay, forgetting about your families. Like if I go back home, I have so much to do. Even I don't even have time for my own self. I won't have time for my own self. Like everyday interviews, everyday shows, and school, everything just in your brain, and you're like, oh my God, you start getting weak. You start getting tired of them. Like now, interviews, I already started, so I don't know, and I know that when I go out there, it will be much harder. So I'm trying to cope with it here, so that maybe. But all I'm saying, all in one, reality shows do more harm than good. Thank you very much.
All right. Well done, very good. What kind of clap was that? Or Nini clap? Very good. Pull back that hair, something on your head. Nini Ola, the scarf. Yes, pull it back a bit more. You are looking like somebody who had malaria for 2 weeks. Okay, that's better. Yeah.
Okay. Good morning, Mommy J.
Good morning.
Good morning, my team members and my colleagues. Morning, how you doing? I'm here to. I'm against the emotion that says that reality shows do more harm than good. Okay. Reality shows give young people a platform to be able to achieve their dreams, and so they harness talents, provide employment in terms of the people that work around the club to make sure things go on, like the cooks, the crew generally. And also it's a sort of entertainment, and people can get feedback, and then it aids in character building. So I've been listening to my opponents, and what I can just get from all of them since yesterday is laziness. They don't want to work. They just want to sit down and have their food, brought to them on the table. It's not possible. In reality shows, you are in a controlled environment, but they try as much as possible to bring reality into that situation. So there's pressure. So it's mimicking what we have outside there. The way we handle pressure and the way we do. Now we're told, okay, it's a competition, but humility. Well, it's always preached every day. Humility in Project Spring, for instance. Humility, that's the watchword. No matter what happens. Because if you go outside there and you want to struggle and go crazy, you will not make it. So they're teaching us how to compete in a healthy manner. That's healthy competition. And even in other competitions, like you will say that nobody really cares and everything. At the end of the day, the platform is there. You have not spent money. You've not spent money on food, accommodation, even the broadcast time, the showing times on TV. You're not going through all that stress. They're doing the publicity for you free of charge. What else do you want? Don't just sit down and keep wallowing in self-pity. You will not make it that way. So no matter what it is, so long as people have invested in you, don't say that they are draining you. They're helping you, because so many people out there, even most of the celebrities that have been here, have told us times without number that they wish they had this kind of platform. And now that the world is really changing and social media is it, we have followers already. That is something that they have done for us. So I don't know why you say keep lamenting, giving excuses because of your laziness. I don't know what you want from that. And there are other people at home that are learning a lot. One can relate. Oh, see the way Roland behaves, see his character. I think I'm like that. Oh, I can change some things. Oh, he's learning how to change. Oh, he's learning to do this. Oh, this Rasta man, he has the Rasta hair, but fine, he can go crazy sometimes, but at least he has a talent. He has something to be proud of, and people, when it comes out, people will listen to him. So they're learning so many things. Okay, they're human beings. They can get angry and then come back, talk about it, and resolve issues. So it's a learning ground for both the contestants and people out there. So all I'll just say is this, that reality shows are a blessing to any country because they aid in the growth of a country. So many issues can be discussed. For instance, in this project fame, we do music, yes, but in Mommy J's class, we talk about issues, general issues in the country, and so people will sit down and watch. So you're entertaining people, educating people, and informing people at the same time. And that is the way you can get the youth, and that is how all of us can come together and make a change. So reality shows do more good than harm. Thank you.
Well done. Ooh. Very, 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 very interesting. Well, that kind of clap, it was only That was nice. That was nice. That was very well done. I'm very impressed with all of you. I'm very interested in, some of the issues you brought forth. Now, like I mentioned yesterday, one of the reasons why I had this particular discussion was because of something that some of the things that you threw up when Lamborghini came. And then very quickly, we're going to have another guest next week. And so what I'd like you to do, as you did with Lamborghini, was to have your questions, have your questions ready. Who the guest is going to be, I don't know, but we're going to have a guest, and it would be nice for you to as the person is talking to you, what are the questions you want to ask the person, so that we really have a nice interactive time. It's going to be a totally different kind of guest to Lamborghini. All right, so that's on that side. Now, one of the things that I don't think I'll ever forget it, was a comment, and I think it was Mimi that made that comment, which was the fact that you feel lonely. You're in a situation where you feel lonely, and it was nice to have Lamborghini tell you that the no does not stick on your body, and I thought, wow, that's such that gives us who are the facilitators, an insight, because I think we very rarely think of loneliness. We think of pressure, that you will feel pressure. I think it also takes a lot of determination to seize opportunity, because that's what it is. It is an opportunity that doesn't have everything that you would like, all right, but it has more pluses than the negatives, and saying that, okay, no matter what, this is an opportunity for me to get XYZ, and I am getting those XYZ, and at the same time I'm bettering myself and all that. And so there is a lot to celebrate yourself for, but the loneliness is such, it really got me thinking that, yes, of course, it's very true. You are lonely. You will be lonely because it is a competition. It is a competition, and so as much as you're all together, as much as you're all friends, and you become friends, I mean, there'll be people you're more friendly with than others, but at the same time, there's just a part of you that is apart, that maybe it would be your family that would fulfill that aspect, which then brings me to something that is very true about this industry. It's a lonely industry. It's a lonely industry anywhere in the world, especially when you're the one in front of the camera. The people who are behind the camera, who the audience do not see, find it easier. They just go from one job to the next. Nobody knows them. I remember a friend of mine, there was an advert that was coming up, and they said, they wanted an ambassador for a product. The money was okay, but the issue was, the money was not what was important. And I'm telling you this story for a reason. Okay? The money wasn't the issue. It was the product. Now you put your face against that product, and then the product turns out bad. What does that do to your brand? Do you understand? Now, but the person who brought the job is permanently working. He's the one who shoots this advert that the public don't know who he is. So he can shoot the advert, whether it's a good product or not. It doesn't matter. He can go ahead, shoot the advert, collect his money. But you, exactly, your reputation is at stake. Especially, for example, what if it is that they say, oh, Roland, we like the way we are building these houses for, young up-and-coming musicians, and we think that you're just the perfect brand to sell it, okay? And what? They offer you 40 million as their brand ambassador for that estate that they're coming up with, Roland, you're the brand ambassador. And Roland goes, yay! When will I see 40 million just like that? Do you understand? That's it. And then the houses turn out to be houses that are badly built. The first set of people moving, and it crashes on their head. He was the one who said we should. Do you understand? That is part of the decisions that it is, so when you are, there's some interesting things that you brought up about the fact that there are some decisions you cannot, there's some things you could get away with. Yes, you were going to ask a question.
That brand scenario that you just put.
It frightened you, eh?
Not exactly, but I know at some point, or not, okay, all of us at some point may have to make such decisions.
The brand ambassadors.
What do you advise we do because that money is big.
It's,
but what is at stake is also big. So how do you advise we go about such?
Well, if anything like that comes up, exactly, research it. Never say yes to anything without researching it. And always attach yourself to a good agency. That's so key. Okay, so I said 40 million. What if what they were offering was 2 million? Do you understand? They could offer 2 million. They could offer 2 million. Are you willing to still turn down that as well? 2 million. You see, the thing is that to decide what do you stand for? What does your brand stand for? All right? And protect the integrity of that brand. Now, it doesn't mean that your brand is not human. You are a human being after all. Apart from being a product, because that's what you have become. So you realize. Honestly, that's the truth of it. You have become a product. You are a product. So you guard the integrity of your product. Your product is human. Yes, it will make mistakes. Yes, but when you make those mistakes, what do? Try and what's the word now? You try and do damage control. As much damage control as possible and move on. So like I said, it's a lonely profession. People smile at you. People laugh at you. They love you. But there was something key that I thought Margaret said, which is the fact that be aware that they are not in love with you. They are in love with what? What? That's it. They're in love with the brand. And you must know that. They don't know you. Okay? Now there was also something that was also brought up by Margaret, which was this fact that, when you leave here, people expect you to have this incredible amount of money, and so the pressure is a lot. Now, one of the things, at least I can speak for MTN, and I'm sure you hear it, the MTN Project Fame combo. All right? Now, what they have done is that they encourage the voters to vote, and they will win a prize. So if you vote enough, you will win a prize. So it is not the pressure is not on you at all. You can say no with a lot of confidence to whoever it is, whether they vote. If they voted enough, then they would have gotten a prize. And there are so many prizes. There are so many prizes. So you can, with all confidence, without any guilt, say, no, I don't have the money. Okay? If they voted enough for you, then they would have gotten a prize. Is that clear? Now, there was also this mention of, which Nini mentioned, about all the social media that you have now. Very lucky. All of you are very lucky to have that. But you need to build on that. You need to build on that. You need to work with that. This has been created for you. Now use it and increase your following. Once you leave the house, use it. Don't let it die. Don't let it die. Let it, your pictures, what you're doing, keep people informed about what you're doing, so that fan base doesn't die. All of you have your fans. Don't let that fan base die, okay? Yeah, and you have to do it initially, because there are people doing it for you at the moment. When you leave the house, you won't be able to afford anybody being able to do it for you. You can do it yourself until you get to that particular stage where you can hire people to do it for you. I like that point about music uniting Africa. Who made that? That was Olawale. No, it was Olawale. Okay, I think I've dealt with the areas I wanted to deal with. I liked all the points that you made. So I wish you all the best of luck. All right, you've been an, because I know that by the next time I see you, I'll be too less. But I do want you to know, yes now, by the same time we have this class, you'll be too less now. By the next time we have this class, you'll be too less. But I do want you all to know that I've thoroughly enjoyed this particular class. It's been interesting. It hasn't been all give. There's been a lot of, you have been giving a lot, yes, as well. So it's been great fun. I look forward to meeting you out there. All right, out there. So have fun, work hard, enjoy this week, enjoy it. Yes, have fun. You're welcome. All right then, God bless. Yeah. Thank you. All right then, bye-bye.
What a feeling!
MTN, everywhere you go.